Embark on a cinematic journey through the life of a legend with the upcoming movie Bob Marley One Love. From the streets of Trenchtown to the global stage, witness the story of Bob Marley, an icon whose music inspired a revolution and whose spirit continues to unite hearts around the world. Join us as we explore the legacy of a man whose melodies transcended borders and whose message of love and unity resonates more powerfully today than ever before. In the pulsating heartbeat of reggae music, there emerges an icon whose melodies transcended borders and whose lyrics ignited revolutions. While the Bob Marley story has already been told in an epic documentary and stage musical, in 2024 we are getting the biopic treatment in a new movie, Bob Marley One Love. The film has not only received the blessing from the Bob Marley estate, but his wife Rita and 2 children, Ziggy and Cedella Marley, are among the film's producers. With actor Kingsley Ben-Adir as the reggae icon, the movie sports a big cast, with names like Lashana Lynch, Michael Ward, Joe Palladio, and James Norton. The title One Love comes from the classic song, which was first recorded by the Wailers back in 1965, and the film takes a broad view of Bob Marley's whole life. The executive producer and Bob Marley's son, Ziggy Marley, said, "This film will bring you to witness for the first time what it was like to be around the legend, to see his pain, his sorrows, his joys, and his redemption. You've heard the music and you think you know the man, but do you really understand what he went through and what moments shaped him into the person he became?" Unquote. Authenticity fills the screen as the movie is filmed at the actual places where Bob walked, played football, and sang like Trenchtown and Bull Bay in Kingston. The movie premiered on the 24th of January to a star-studded audience, with attendees such as the Prime Minister of Jamaica Andrew Holness and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The biopic is due to be released globally on the 14th of February, making it an excellent ending to a Valentine's night. Bob Marley, a name that resonates across generations, was not merely a musician, but a cultural phenomenon who brought the rhythm of Jamaica to the global stage. Marley's journey became more than just music. It became a pilgrimage of love, unity, and resistance against oppression through hits like No Woman No Cry, Redemption Song, and the eponymous One Love. His lyrics became anthems for the disenfranchised and seekers of freedom worldwide. The biopic captures the essence of Marley's philosophy, showcasing how his music became a vehicle for messages of love, peace, and social change. So as Bob Marley One Love movie hits the stage at a theatre near you, we thought it only appropriate to take the time to pay homage to this legend, reflect on his life, and show his lasting impact on the world. Decades after his untimely passing, Bob Marley's legacy continues to be immensely valuable, resonating with new generations who find profound meaning in his message. Today, years after he left us, Marley's voice remains a beacon of hope, love, and unity, transcending time and cultural barriers. His philosophies on life, freedom, and resistance echo in the hearts of today's youth, proving that his spirit is as relevant now as it ever was. The enduring appeal of his music and the universal truths within his lyrics speak to the challenges and aspirations of contemporary society, drawing in a new generation that gravitates towards authenticity, social justice, and global connectivity. Bob Marley's ability to connect diverse people through his music and message underscores his timeless relevance and the lasting impact he has on the world, making him an undying symbol of peace and unity for all. Born on February 6, 1945, and hailing from 9 Mile, Jamaica, Robert Nesta Marley, a young universal icon, was raised in humble beginnings. Despite facing the challenges of poverty, he found solace and inspiration in music, a passion that would define his journey from the start. As a young artist, Marley, alongside childhood friend Bunny Wailer, began exploring the world of music. Still, it was only when the prodigy had moved to Trenchtown, Kingston, did a musical pivot occurred. It was in Trenchtown where Marley, alongside Thaddeus Livingston, Bunny Wailer's father, had his style start to change. Marley and Livingston delved into the diverse sounds of ska music and the latest R&B tunes from American radio broadcasts, both finding the sounds intriguing. It was during this time that reggae was born, and over the years alongside Bunny Wailer and Peter Tosh, Marley founded the group Bob Marley and the Wailers. The harmonious blend of their voices and the fusion of reggae's distinct beats propelled them into the limelight. Renowned for his distinctive voice, charismatic stage presence, and signature dreadlocks, Marley became an international sensation, spreading messages of love, unity, and resistance. Bob Marley's discography includes timeless classics like No Woman No Cry, Redemption Song, and the anthemic One Love. While tragically, Marley's life was cut short by cancer on May 11, 1981, but his influence on music and the world at large remains strong. His style is emulated and integrated by countless artists, and his songs are regularly covered. The king of reggae promoted the spread of the genre to many countries around the world, and various communities would often incorporate local instruments and fusion with other genres. Bob Marley served as a world ambassador for reggae music and sold more than 20 million records throughout his career. This led to the creation of the Grammy category for Best Reggae Recording and being posthumously awarded the Grammy for Lifetime Achievement in Music. He was also later inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994. His 1977 album, Exodus, was named Album of the Century by Time magazine, and his song One Love was designated Song of the Millennium by the BBC. Since its release in 1984, Bob's Legend compilation has annually sold over 250,000 copies according to Nielsen SoundScan, and it is only the 17th album to exceed sales of 10 million copies since the group began counting in 1991. But his accomplishments go even further when in 2000, Bob received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and Rolling Stone named him as number 11 of the greatest artists of all time. If you're feeling inspired by Bob Marley's incredible journey and the impact of his music, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more enriching content like this. Thank you for your support. Marley's influence was not limited to the music industry. The renowned artist was also a leading figure behind the Rastafarianism movement. Though the movement had been around for decades before him, it cannot be denied that Bob Marley reignited the movement and gave it a new level of prominence. With his dreadlocked hair and tenets of peace and love, the singing icon made Rastafari and its message open to the world. Rastafarianism became a movement of harmony, peace, and tranquil living, which was open to the embrace of all those who subscribed to its message. Marley directly shaped the philosophies of the movement and grew its reach around the world to encompass all of those who believe in its message. Marley was an influential person in changing the misconceptions held around marijuana at the time. Back when the singer was producing his biggest hits, Marley openly smoked ganja. He became a staunch supporter of the plant's meditational, spiritual, and healing abilities, and a fierce opponent to those political forces who tried using marijuana as a vehicle for oppression. He single-handedly changed the impressions of millions about the plant by showing the positive effects it can have on people's lives and disassociating it with the criminality it was seen as. But most importantly of all, Bob Marley was an advocate and messenger of peace, love, and equality, and thus political activism was woven into the very fabric of his lyrics and life. Marley's political consciousness was deeply rooted in his experiences growing up in Jamaica, a period of economic disparity and social unrest. His lyrics often addressed issues of poverty, inequality, and systemic injustice, becoming a rallying cry for those yearning for change. Songs like Get Up, Stand Up, and Burning and Looting were anthems that urged listeners to question authority and demand their rights. One of the most notable instances of Marley's political activism occurred during the politically charged atmosphere in Jamaica in the 1970s. The country was grappling with political violence between rival factions, and Marley, despite his global fame, chose to immerse himself into the turbulent political landscape. In 1978, he organized the One Love Peace Concert, a historic event where he brought together leaders of opposing political parties on stage, symbolizing his call for unity and an end to the violence. Moreover, Marley was unafraid to tackle global issues. His advocacy for African unity and Pan-Africanism shined through in songs like Africa Unite. Check out this video, Should Bob Marley Become the 8th National Hero of Jamaica? Bob Marley's legacy endures as a beacon of inspiration, and the biopic serves as a cinematic journey to understand the man behind the music. As we eagerly anticipate its global release, we celebrate the enduring spirit of Bob Marley, whose One Love philosophy continues to resonate with people across the world. From his roots in 9 Mile and Trenchtown, Bob Marley became a musical icon and advocate of peace, producing quality songs like Three Little Birds, No Woman No Cry, and Redemption Song. Marley's influence on music and accomplishments in the industry is unlike any other. And even 40 years after his death, he continues to be a beacon of inspiration for many. The biopic Bob Marley One Love stands as a tribute to a man who not only shaped the musical landscape, but also became an advocate for peace, love, and equality. What impact has Bob Marley's music had on your life? Which of Bob Marley's songs has had the biggest impact on you, and why? Please share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but keep the spirit of Marley's message alive. As we wrap up this tribute to the legend, if you've been moved by his story and the legacy of One Love, please share this video to spread his timeless message. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future content that celebrates the power of music and culture. And hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future content that celebrates the power of music and culture. Thank you for joining us, and keep the spirit of unity and love alive by sharing Marley's vision with the world. This is Caribbean Focus by J-irie.